Good morning, guys. This is Paw Daddy from Paw Daddy's Grow Science, and this is March 29th, 2026. I live in Texas on the Gulf Coast, and I got a pretty early start on planting my garden this year, and I wanted to show you the star of the show so far. Back here I've got some cherry tomatoes. Got some really nice plants. Not seeing a whole lot of production on these, but they do have some shade in this area. I hope it gets enough sunlight to get a good harvest going. I got a little sun sugar down here on the end. It gets blasted by the sun, and it's starting to do some producing. But this is not the star of the show that I want to show you. We started with the cherry tomatoes and pear tomatoes that I showed you the first, and then we got the determinants. And then we work our way over to the indeterminates. And that's where the action is, the indeterminates. Now let's get over here. All right, just want to give you a little shot of my new trellis system. It's my first time using this particular one. Okay, what I wanted to show you were these big beef plants. Now that's got 1, 2, 3, 4 clusters of tomatoes, and then it's getting to start on its 5th cluster. Let's go over to the other side. We got another plant. I'll show you from another angle. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clusters. Well, I'm counting the blooms there as the 4th and 5th. Now, I'm gonna go back around. I got one more, another big beef. All right, we got 1, 2, there's 3, all right, there's 4, and then we got a 5th bloom cluster right there, and then up here at the top a 6th bloom cluster. So my point is, the big beef are producing more than any of the other plants that I have in the garden. And I will note to you that I have fruit pruned these clusters, for the most part, down to 4 tomatoes. Now there was one particular cluster, I had 9 tomatoes in that cluster, so I took off more than I left. Very hard for me to do, but I did it because that's supposed to yield bigger tomatoes. And I started out, I was going to single stem these plants, and then I decided, what the heck, so I got some double stems, and I'll probably even have some triple stems before it's over with. But anyway, that's just wanted to let you know where I am on production right now. Big beef, you might want to give it a try. I appreciate you watching. Hit that like button on your way out. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time at Paw Daddy's Grow Science.